Thanks to the Russian-Ukraine crisis, we've seen crude oil prices hit the triple-digit mark as crude goes beyond $100 a barrel, goes beyond $110 a barrel. Of course, there is an inflationary impact. Companies which have always been looking for a substitute to fossil fuel are once again hunting for one. It's of course better for the planet as well. Now, what if I were to tell you that there is a startup that is trying to provide a substitute to crude oil to refineries that are manufacturing polymers? What if I were to also tell you the same startup is trying to recycle the plastic so that your landfills come lower, don't go higher? Yes, there is such a startup. It is an Indian-based startup which is also supported by Royal Dutch Shell. It is APChemi, and joining us now is the founder, Suhas Dixit. Suhas, welcome to Startup Central. You know, it's sad, but one always looks and hunts more for crude oil substitutes when there's an oil shock like the kind we're seeing right now. So you tell us, in very simple language, what is it that you folks at APChemi are doing?
What we are developing set of technologies to take the landfill plastic waste, which usually looks like this. This is the actual plastic waste from landfill. Our technologies convert the plastic waste from landfills in the first stage into a darker colored oil like this. And then we have a set of oil purification technologies to produce this from plastic waste further. And this quality of purified oil produced from plastic waste, purified pyrolysis oil, we can supply it ahead to refineries and steam crackers to substitute crude oil and naphtha, carbon transition away from crude oil and naphtha, so that you can use oil produced from plastic waste to produce circular economy plastics and sustainable chemicals. That's the problem that we are working on. Yeah.
Okay, that's a very big problem that you're solving. I saw on your website that you've been around for 12 years. So now that you've built the technology for recycling plastic, for that clear looking oil that you all showed us that can be used by refineries as a substitute for crude, is it already happening? Like, what kind of refineries are you supplying to, if any? Does that still have to happen?
Now, production of circular economy plastics as a phenomenon, it started in Europe, Middle East, and USA. Production of circular economy plastics is very much at planning stage in India. We are talking to the polymer producers across Asia. So it'll come, circular economy for plastics will come in India through this advanced recycling soon. As of now, the necessary pilot testing is happening. So how much crude oil can you substitute with this oil? And it's in progress now. But very soon you will see that polymer producers in India as well as in Singapore will start producing circular economy plastics from an oil like this. Yeah.
And the dark colored oil that you showed us, Suhas, what is that used for? Is that just an in-between step till you reach the pure oil, the clearer form?
Yeah, it's an in-between step, and this dark color oil has a lot of say catalyst poisons. Downstream processes to produce polymers use a lot of catalysts. So what we do is that remove those impurities that can work as catalyst poisons, so that this can really be scaled up, and this purified oil can work well with catalyst downstream with polymer producers and produce circular economy plastics there. In fact, this purification of this dark colored oil is the real bottleneck of the industry. Converting plastic into oil is pretty much well known since almost 30-40 years, but the oil produced is very dark in color. At the same time, it has a lot of impurities. What we do is we remove these impurities so that that oil can be used as a feedstock for production of circular economy plastics. And this really enables all the plastic waste that is going to landfills. Every year, humanity generates around 350 million tons of plastic waste, which will increase to around 440 million tons per annum by 2030. Around 60-70% of it is right now going to landfill. And what our technology enables is we can convert it into oil and also purify that oil so that that oil can be used as a feedstock for production of circular plastics. Yeah.
Now, Suhas, for this to become successful, and that is the problem that we always face with green energy, right? Is that the opportunity cost is high, but so is the entry cost. How scalable is it? How expensive is all of this going to be?
Now we have to look at it as a value chain problem. The cross value chain collaboration is very important for making circular plastics a reality, or say arrive at a stage wherein we don't send plastic waste to landfill anymore. And that cross value chain collaboration is the bottleneck, which looks like the plastic waste available with municipal corporation should be available for conversion into oil. So there would be certain cooperation required from city councils and municipal corporations. Once the plastic reaches our projects, we are in process of developing our own 50 ton per day plastic waste to oil facility near Mumbai. Then after that, that purified oil has to go to a refinery. Refinery has to upgrade it. Then polymer producer has to produce polymers out of it. Then it has to go to FMCG. And the entire value chain has municipal corporation, say pure oil producer like us, then a refinery, polymer producer, as well as FMCG company. And then FMCG company supplies those plastics to consumers. So this entire cross value chain collaboration is required. As far as cost is considered, yes, production of circular economy plastics can be maybe 20-30% higher in cost compared to use of crude oil as a feedstock. But with targets given for decarbonization, targets given for carbon transition, that is the only logical step that all the petrochemical companies, you see that they will start using the carbon from plastic waste and biomass and tire. Yeah.
Okay. So when do you go live with all of this? You told us that the pilot testing is on. I'm guessing the last 12 years have actually gone to build this technology, which, I'm guessing, I don't know if you've copyrighted or not. When do you go live with it?
So right now, I mean, in our process industry, we have patents. So we have filed 12 patents. One patent is granted, and with that patent, which is granted in India, is also protected in territories like USA, Canada, Europe, and all. We are building more and more intellectual property and filing those patents to ensure that sustainable industry can be built on this. As of now, we have supplied 47 plants till date to convert plastic into oil in India, Africa, as well as Europe. These plants right now are converting plastic into oil, and that oil is getting used as a fuel. As per the biofuel policy of India, fuel produced from plastic waste, from municipal solid waste, is considered as a biofuel. So it is right now getting used as a second generation biofuel if you look at the biofuel policy of India. But yes, right now we are doing large scale trials to use that oil as a feedstock in refineries and polymer plants to produce circular economy plastics. If we get things right, probably we should be able to produce circular economy plastics out of our technology in next 2 to 3 years. Yeah.
So you're going to need backers as well, lots of capital.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this value chain has to be scaled up, so a lot of capital would be required. We are extremely fortunate to have support of Royal Dutch Shell through Shell E4 platform. We are also fortunate to have support of Alliance to End Plastic Waste through Plug and Play Singapore platform. And we are in process of having discussions with prospective investors who can who can understand our vision about plastic circularity and who can help us come up. Right now, we are in process of raising funds for the feasibility study of the project to be set up near Mumbai to convert 50 tons of plastic waste into feedstock for circular plastics, and then later on scale the whole project up as well as replicate it at strategic places. Yeah.
So that you're doing as a private enterprise, or will it be done with the state of Maharashtra and the city of Mumbai?
So this would be done as a private enterprise. At the same time, what happens is that the municipal corporation always contracts out the management of municipal solid waste to material recovery facilities. We are also fortunate to receive support of material recovery facilities around Mumbai. One of the material recovery facility, we were owner's engineer for designing that material recovery facility in Navi Mumbai. So municipal corporation has contract with the material recovery facility, and that material recovery facility will supply us with plastic waste. And of course, the project that we are planning will secure necessary permitting from Pollution Control Board and other authorities, state as well as central authorities as required for compliance of any chemical process plant. Yeah.
Okay, so Suhas, you're doing a lot of good work to make sure that our planet survives longer, that we all substitute fossil fuel and just have access to green energy. Thanks so much for joining us live today on the Startup Central.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.